it out already! That's all you've been saying this whole time!
Oh my god.
I love the voice acting so much.
I know, he does a really good job.
Hello, gamers!
I'm not ready.
Hello!
I'm not even ready.
Oh, okay, wait till Gage gets ready, guys. Hold on. Wait till he's ready. Wait till he's
I'm ready now, guys.
He's ready.
Welcome back to RatAttack.
We're coming into
Gonta.
this episode with smiles, with excitement, we're jumping for joy, we're eating birthday cake.
We're condemning Gonta to death this episode.
I'm chilling.
You're happy about this turn of events. I know you are.
Partially sarcastically, but also his character never developed, it never improved, it never changed, so if I have to pick someone, it's gotta be him. And I think this is the best way to shoehorn in some last good moments with him. If he made it to the end and remained as static as he was, I would have wanted this to happen. Right. So in a way, I do want this to happen, but also this is sad. I don't want this to happen. It's all very complicated.
I just know this is going to be like one of the saddest executions in the entire series.
And you'll see me dancing in the corner.
Yeah, literally. So anyways, in case you haven't picked up on it yet.
He killed Mew, but he doesn't remember it.
Yeah, so we're thinking his memory was tampered with, so.
Right.
Please, believe Gonta.
No.
I'm sorry, Big Daddy. I mean,
we
what?
might as well discuss it.
What?
I agree. Thank you, Kibo.
As a precautionary measure, that's all. I think we need to seriously discuss whether Gonta was capable of committing this crime.
I do like Kibo,
Only
though.
Then can
He
we
is
arrive at a
logical.
Yeah.
decision.
He's just, like, cool.
You guys, why don't you get it? That's just what Kokichi wants.
Because he doesn't want to die, dingus.
Mm-hmm.
He's just trying to split us up. Shuichi, open your eyes.
Open yours. Who did it then?
Yeah.
We can go over everyone. I'm not picking on Gonta.
It just makes the most sense.
But 2-for-1 truth special.
Ooh.
Sorry to ruin this tense moment, but you guys seem pretty evenly split right now.
Just waiting to shoehorn that in.
Mm-hmm.
So, the Ultimate Academy is proud to present its very own more phenomenal trial grounds.
Oh boy.
So we're gonna do that again?
Shuichi, why? Why don't you understand?
Maki, be on my side. I'm cool.
You're my sidekick, aren't you?
Stop. You're making this weird.
Yeah.
You're making it personal. It's not like that.
You know, I wonder if he would rather die believing in someone than live having betrayed someone.
Well, you can go do that. I'm gonna live.
Very true. Of course, I want to believe Gonta. I don't want to think that he killed someone. But as the ultimate detective, I can't turn away from the truth. I need to find the truth.
Sorry, Gonta. Big Daddy Gonta.
I gotta kill him.
Gotta kill him. I mean, I don't see any other way. There's definitely no want to kill him there at all. Maybe a little.
Well,
Maybe some.
Let's not get too ahead of ourselves.
I mean, if I had to pick someone, it would have either been him or...
See, that's all you needed to know. That's all you needed to know.
Alright, I like this mini game though.
Me too.
Dang it, Maki, you would simp for Kaito.
Dang, only the three of us.
Shuichi, are you saying that Gonta is the culprit?
Culprit.
I've got this. I can't say for sure he's the culprit. I'm saying we can't rule it out.
Gonta is such a sweetheart. He wouldn't hurt a fly.
Sweetheart.
Kokichi, don't you realize these so-called sweethearts can commit crimes too?
Could Gonta have even made it to the rooftop without being...
Kibo! The entrance hall is all that separates the rooftop from the mansion exterior.
We got this.
There should have been witnesses at the entrance.
I've got this. No, none of us were in charge of the entrance hall.
Ooh, I got this. We'll get a first try.
Kokichi confessed he was working with Monokuma.
Kokichi.
Kibo! That isn't possible, because Kokichi's avatar had special settings.
Mm-hmm.
It's all
What?
a lie.
Kokichi.
That isn't possible, because Kokichi's avatar had special settings.
Okay.
Gonta not kill Mew. Honest.
Mew.
The truth is, Gonta could have murdered Mew.
But Kokichi confessed he was working with Monokuma.
When we aren't consistent, our position looks weak. We have to work together.
Come on, we only got 1 point messed up.
Yeah. We have to face the truth. Even if we don't want to, we have to defend that point.
All right, we got for sure this
Shuichi, Are
time.
you saying that Gonta
Gonta is the culprit.
Sure he's
I am saying that.
Gonta is such a sweetheart. He wouldn't hurt a fly.
Kokichi.
So what do we have wrong?
The like third to last one.
Shut up, Maki.
I'm glad it saves our answers from last time.
should have been witnesses at the entrance hall.
Entrance hall.
No.
None of us were in charge of the entrance hall.
Okay, Alvin.
But Kokichi confessed
Oh, Monokuma. Monokuma.
Yeah, because we did Kokichi
I
last
did
time.
cooperate with Mon.
It's all a lie. Kokichi is the one.
Kibo. That isn't
Possible, because Kokichi's avatar has
special.
Gonta not kill.
I don't care.
Gonta could have murdered me.
Goodbye.
Got him.
Oh, right.
Hey! Do you think the last one will have Shuichi by himself?
I'd really like that.
I would too.
Screw all of you. I'm the ultimate here.
In my opinion, as long as it is possible that Gonta is the culprit, we have to discuss it.
And you're absolutely... I always forget you can do this. You're absolutely
yeah.
right, Shuichi. I agree with you.
That's ridiculous. You're going to believe Kokichi over Gonta?
Stop doing that.
Yes, I am.
Gives me a headache.
That's not it at all.
No, it's
I
not.
just want the truth.
Yeah.
Stop.
If we're going to survive, I have to find the truth.
But Gonta telling truth.
Oh my
Gonta
god, shut up.
Really not culprit.
He doesn't want to die. What do you mean, shut up?
Just let us think this through.
Still don't think Gonta's lying.
But didn't I tell you guys already? If you're planning to expose a liar, then you have to corner them psychologically. Only then will they reveal their true self as a liar, hiding beneath a layer of deceit. That's why it hurts my heart to persecute Gonta like this!
You don't care.
Gonta,
He might.
You probably made
if
him
you
do it.
understand, then do it right. Make logical arguments for the truth.
Logical arguments?
It means use your head to make arguments.
Dude, you're asking a baby to debate a 50-year-old.
Yeah,
Like,
kinda.
It just doesn't work.
Use head.
How
What I'm
do
trying
that?
to say is, if you aren't the culprit, then you gotta prove that you aren't.
But Gonta really not know.
I'm sick of hearing you say you don't know. God, why are you so dumb?
Gonta just want to help everyone.
I've never
like
seen him that
true
mad.
Gentleman.
I want to see where this
You're a
goes.
true gentleman? More like a true nincompoop.
Hey! Now that's just bullying.
Yeah.
Bullying? Yeah, so what? That's what you do in this game, right? You guys blame and gang up on me, but now you're gonna pretend to be good people?
No, I never ganged up.
You did. There's only Shuichi who didn't.
Gonta, argue back already! Just make an excuse or whatever!
Stop it! That's enough!
Stop what? You mean stop the game? Hey, do you even know what you're saying?
Yeah, I know. What about it? I don't want to survive if it means I have to stoop to your level.
Oh, that's a low blow right there.
But you're gonna kill the rest of us in the process.
Mm-hmm.
Guys,
Then
just let me
die in
talk
the hole
about it.
For all I care, we want to live, so stop getting in our way.
Wait. If you don't shut your mouth, then I'll shut it for you. Permanently.
This is my favorite trial. Scary. I love this one.
I know, this one's turned out
calm
really
down.
cool.
Come on, Gonta.
Sorry. It Gonta's fault. Everyone's so upset. But Gonta telling truth. Gonta really not culprit. Cause Gonta not know anything. Really.
Cut it out already! That's all you've been saying this whole time!
Oh my god, he's
I
so...
love the voice acting so much.
I know, he does a really good job. But he's trying to drive him into this corner, you know?
I
Like,
think-
you know he's not actually this mad. He's just the world's greatest actor.
Right.
You're the one that needs to cut it out.
Wait, what did Kokichi say?
Kokichi say?
No, down.
What did-
That's all you've been saying this whole time.
Right.
All you've been saying this whole time. That's true about Gonta.
Yeah.
Do you think Gonta's just the best liar?
No. No, I don't.
Well, I don't know. This whole time, Gonta's been saying he doesn't know anything.
I think memory's definitely a part of it.
Gonta not understand either. Mew like this when Gonta wake up. Gonta was sleeping too, had strange dream. Gonta not understand anything. Gonta not know. Murder already happened when Gonta wake up. But why this happened? Why Mew killed? Gonta not understand. Gonta not understand anything. Cause Gonta have no idea what he's talking about. Tired of doing this voice. But when exactly did he start using that defense?
After logging out. He kind of did use it before we went in, but...
Well, that's just a general rule of thumb where he's concerned.
Yeah, he just doesn't know anything.
That's it. It was after he logged out. That means...
Did Gonta get into an accident in the virtual world?
Accident?
the accident that hurt Gonta, that was...
Oh, the glitch.
Avatar error. Yeah.
Okay.
This is it! When we logged into the virtual world, an avatar user error occurred.
Some sort of avatar user error occurred when you all logged in for the first time.
Yeah, his chords must have been swapped around.
Yeah.
I guess. That's my only guess.
That idiot, he got himself killed.
Or someone else switched his chords.
Okay, that's possible too. An error? The contents of the error are unknown, so I can't provide any details. But something strange definitely happened to someone's avatar when you all logged in.
An avatar user error? Ever since Gonta logged out, he's been saying, I don't know, I don't understand.
That's because Gonta doesn't understand the virtual world, right?
No.
That's what I thought at first, but I think it's because of the error.
What you mean?
If that error is what's affecting Gonta, and it's making him forgetful and loopy, then what was the error? What could it have been?
Wires.
The wires, bro.
Swapped wires.
SWA... No. Let's just try a few. We got full health. MISTAKE. Is mistake possible? Magic.
Memory.
Okay. Memory lost?
Yeah, I guess so. Memory loss.
Oh, okay. Wonder how that happened. And if it was on purpose.
My guesswork is so good. I knew it was an S.
What?
I guess the one on the side was an
I
S.
believe it's possible that Gonta doesn't remember what happened in the virtual world.
Huh? He doesn't remember?
You started saying, I don't know anything, after leaving the virtual world. I think that's the result of some kind of memory error.
Oh, that's why he doesn't remember anything that happened in the virtual world. Not even killing Mew.
What? That's ridiculous! Quit screwing around!
Oh my god, Kaito, just shut up.
A little bit, yeah.
Absolutely ridiculous.
What do you mean he doesn't remember? He's just confused!
Gonta told us he was bad with computers, remember?
Okay, going to tell us what happened in there, huh?
Yeah.
Memory or no memory? Gonta never hurt anyone!
That sounds like you have no memory.
Yeah.
No way Gonta's the culprit!
I feel like he is, though.
Yeah, duh.
I just have this sneaking suspicion. Device instructions, what was that?
Yeah. It's gotta be that.
Yeah, it's just this.
Gonta wants to keep everyone safe!
Look for yellows.
You did it, but you don't remember them, right?
If there was a glitch,
Gonta, it's gentlemen!
Protect. Can't really argue that.
Your lies aren't
Yeah, it doesn't really work.
but because we're all okay,
Gonta not lying!
that means there was no
Gonta swears!
Was no
Please
glitch, we could
believe
argue with
Gonta!
that. It's a lying music again.
Yeah.
I want to get the lie.
We could lie with the instructions about there being no glitch.
Try it. But I think that's also the truth, too, you know?
This is the truth.
What other ones do we have?
I don't really see how the other ones could do with it.
You did it, but you don't remember them, right?
Protect.
Your lies
Can we
aren't
argue with
protecting
protect?
But because
Those are really our only two options. All the other ones get butted out.
Stop it. No, stop it.
What does that do?
Oh, what? Stop it. I did the truth on accident.
No.
Can you not lie in these?
Maybe not. That might be.
I was holding the button. I don't think it was doing it. I was
Is that
like,
what made all the
Cause of
chains
error
appear?
That affected Gonta's
I don't know.
avatar is the 2 cords on the helmet used to log into the virtual world.
but how do you predict what's going to happen when you swap them?
Damn. Put the red consciousness cord in the right port, and the blue memory cord in the left.
Like, Gonta's paying full attention, too. He's like, okay, I got it. Out of curiosity, what happens if you switch the cords?
I don't know. I've never done that before. It probably gets all glitchy or something.
Yep.
I think that Gonta messed up something with the cords, causing the error.
Someone messed it up for him.
If he mixed the consciousness and memory cords, then there'd be an error with memory.
How do you know so specifically?
Like an error that won't let you bring your avatar's memories to the real world?
What?
I've never seen that
Do you think
face.
it's possible that you improperly connected the cords?
Which way is right?
How Gonta's supposed to remember that?
He couldn't have messed it up. I said it over and over.
You think he knows how to use
Right with the
chopsticks?
hand you hold your chopsticks in.
Is he left-handed?
Oh!
Gonta, you're so dumb.
Oh, but Gonta holds chopsticks with this hand.
You idiot! You killed yourself.
Oh, Himiko killed him too. Poor Himiko.
Oh.
Should have been born left-handed.
That's your left hand!
Oh man!
Wait, so he really screwed it up himself? I thought someone like screwed with him. I thought Kokichi was like orchestrating this whole thing, but Gonta's just really dumb.
What?
No! Gonta!
Looks like it's decided.
Well, we still gotta prove how it's him that killed her in there.
Yeah, I still want to know the
What?
deets.
Decided. He's wrong, isn't he, Gonta? You remember the virtual world, don't you?
No, he doesn't remember anything.
Gonta not remember. Gonta not even go to this virtual world place.
What?
Gonta fall asleep when he put helmet on. When Gonta wake up, Mew dead. Gonta not know what happened.
Oh my god.
So, Gonta worry. Gonta not understand what everyone talking about.
No, it can't be.
But how would he kill her in there? Like, why would he do it in there?
But Gonta try his best
Did he
to
find the
understand.
secret to the
Gonta
outside
imagine
world?
Real hard.
That's
Hold on.
enough, Gonta. We already know.
Oh, did your rat break?
Yeah. Yeah, this is like whiplash and a half, dude.
Yeah, I know. I love it, though.
I'm Gage now, guys. Hey, it's me, Gage.
I don't sound like that.
I know.
Do I have a nasally voice? Hey, guys. I'm Gage.
No, you don't.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
No what?
We know that you totally forgot about teaming up with me and killing Mew.
Wait a minute! That lie! Gonta not
All
kill
right,
Mew!
Kokichi. How'd you get him to do it?
Yeah.
Why would Gonta do that?
Yeah, it's a lie. I'll never accept this. And besides, Gonta's got no motive to kill Mew.
I already gave you my testimony on how I came up with the murder plan.
And I'm saying I don't believe you.
Kokichi, if what you're saying is true, why did you plan it this way?
So the blood wouldn't be on his hands.
Yeah.
You wanted to plan the murder yourself, but have someone else carry it out?
Is the person who planned it also included as a blackened with the perpetrator?
Nope! Only the person who actually commits the murder becomes the blackened!
Yep.
Then there's no incentive to just plan the murder.
For fun.
But Gonta's such a gentle soul. Why would he agree to this?
Hold on, that hasn't been decided yet.
Who cares about the motive? Let's vote for the culprit already.
But I want to know why.
I care about the motive.
Me
Yeah.
too.
Well, I don't care. Finding the culprit is more important in this class trial. Talking about the motive is meaningless. It's not necessary for this specific case.
No matter what you say, I'll never believe your lies.
We all agree that Gonta is the culprit, right? It would be impossible for anyone but him.
Yeah.
Impossible? Why?
It's pretty obvious if you use the process of elimination.
Kaito's so stupid.
Which means,
Little bit.
Shuichi, you'll be my partner, right?
Me?
Because if you don't face the truth, then we'll all die, right? And you don't want that, do you?
I don't want to die.
Might not hurt to kill you, though.
Yeah.
Okay, let's begin.
Quit screwing around. I'm done putting up with your selfish bullshit.
Kaito, we should listen to his explanation. Our lives depend on it.
So, we can now take Keyboy, Himiko, and Maki off the suspect list.
Right.
Okay.
Because they were at the
Shuichi,
chapel.
Would you care to explain? I doubt they'll believe it if it came from me.
You're
True.
right.
The reason Kibo, Himiko, and Maki can be eliminated as suspects is because...
They're at the chapel.
At the chapel.
They
Couldn't access the
it.
crime scene, yeah. Not as excited as usual.
They couldn't get to the crime scene, could they?
The bridge from the chapel to the mansion was gone, and only Mew could pass through the wall.
I don't know. Maybe they can do a really long standing jump.
Maybe they
The
can
three
cover
at the
themselves in
chapel
toilet
had no way
paper.
to get to the mansion, so they couldn't have done it.
Maybe.
Kaito is the next one off our suspect list. And you know why, right?
He left before she was killed.
Yep.
He
Was
was
logged
logged
out.
out.
Kaito had logged out ahead of us.
Mew logged Kaito out from the start. But she did that to make us think the murder happened in the real world, right?
Also,
Once we figured out
Mew.
the actual killing happened in the virtual world.
Like, I'm so surprised she actually was like, I'm gonna go do a killing.
I guess I don't see what else she would have been doing. I don't know why else she would want to paralyze Kokichi.
Yeah, at first I thought to keep him trapped there, but with this hammer and all this other stuff, nah, she was out for blood.
I wonder if she somehow found the motive too then. I'm curious what it is. Because I don't think she'd do it just for the heck of it, you know?
Well, it's never for the
It
heck
would
of
have
it.
been impossible
to
for
escape.
Kaito, who had already logged out.
Yeah, but the reason's never just to escape.
True.
It's always related to the motive.
Not for our actual trials.
Right.
She didn't make it to the actual trial part, though.
Yeah, I don't know.
Mew's time of death was around 6:30 in the morning. That's after Kaito logged out.
I know.
Ugh. Kokichi's completely running the show now.
Well, he's right.
Yeah.
My synergy with Shuichi is super on point now, so let's move on to the remaining suspects. Gonta, Samugi, Shuichi, and me. Samugi and Shuichi can be crossed off.
Right.
But what's the reason for that?
We have solid alibis. Or we saw Mew, either.
It's kind of an alibi in itself.
Yeah.
Tsumugi and I are witnesses to each other's alibis.
Not really. I mean, we didn't watch Samugi the whole time.
But she wouldn't have mentioned seeing Mew if she wanted
Yeah,
to kill her.
that's the only thing that makes me think it's not her. If we didn't have that, I'd still be like, I don't know.
Yeah.
Both of you heard Mew hitting the chapel wall, right? The culprit was definitely on the roof.
Oh,
during
well, there's
time,
that too.
Since they slid Mew down.
We were, when the sound happened, we were both talking to each other. So there's no way it could have been either of us on the roof sliding Mew down.
True.
So,
Duh.
yeah.
Because of that, Shuichi and Samugi can't be the culprit.
I didn't even think of that.
That's how this goes.
But my brain didn't need to because I already listed her off as a culprit anyway.
Forever ago.
That leaves only Gonta and me as the remaining suspects.
Then you're the culprit!
Sorry for getting your hopes up, but didn't I already explain that's impossible?
You couldn't have killed Mew.
Yeah.
If Mew touched him, he'd freeze in place. Kokichi wasn't capable of strangling her.
So then, it's down to one person. And who was that again?
Whoever was revived by the Necronomicon.
I wish.
Oh, no.
Well, who is it?
Don't answer, Shuichi! You don't need to answer that! This is all Kokichi's trap!
There's only one suspect left. Only one person who could have done
It's
this.
gonna make us do it.
Yeah, the little circle thing. Yeah.
I'm gonna enjoy this.
Now I feel bad. Maybe I shouldn't have hated him too much.
Bye. Bye, Big Bear.
It's Gonta.
No,
That's
Big
terrible,
Bear.
man.
That is sad. That's rough.
I still hold true what I say about his character, but this
is sad. It makes me like him more that he,
yeah, well,
that he
exactly.
has to go like this.
Exactly. It's a lot of development all at once.
Yeah, not really in his personality, but in his story anyway.
Mm-hmm.
Shuichi?
Yep, Gonta is the only person who could have committed the murder. You get it now, right? That's the truth we were all reaching for. The thing you guys wanted so badly! A truth without any lies! Yu Iruma's killer is Gonta Gokuhara!
Really? Did Gonta really do it?
You know what? Kokichi's voice acting is amazing for this.
It is.
But I adore how Gonta's is too.
I know.
I really do.
He's so sad. I don't know. Oh.
Jeez, is that really your reaction? It would have been fun if you went all crazy. But you forgot everything. So, oh well.
So explain how you got him to do it in the simulation.
A
Yeah.
culprit who can't remember their murder is pretty interesting. So, better than nothing. If Gonta remembered, his cover would have been blown so fast. Especially since he's an idiot.
That's true. That's very true.
Yeah, it would've.
Hold on. I still haven't accepted this. This has gotta be Kokichi's trap.
Explain.
Come on, man.
I still believe in Gonta. He's not the kind of person who'd kill.
Kaito.
I already said this a million times, Kaito. You shouldn't use emotions
You
to
want proof? I've got your proof.
Okay.
All right.
I like proof more than no, I don't believe it.
Yeah.
After Tsumugi and Shuichi heard Kibo's voice in the mansion, they ran outside. And who did they see out there?
Gonta?
We used the toilet paper to climb down. Yeah, this is nothing, Kaito. Oh,
Well-
Shuichi and Tsumugi.
If he used the toilet paper to climb down, how did he untie it and leave it on the ground?
Okay. I'll see that, but I don't think it was in Gonta.
Yeah, it's kind of hard now.
Gonta, did you see Kibo around here anywhere? No, Gonta not see him.
Gonta.
Kokichi said it himself. When Yu's avatar crashed into the chapel wall, the culprit must have been on the roof.
I see. If Gonta's the culprit, it'd be weird if he wasn't on the roof.
It's possible
That's a good
that he
point.
fled the mansion after he heard the impact.
You'd have to go through the entrance hall to get outside the mansion from the roof. Is that where Shuichi and Tsumugi ran to when they heard the crashing sound?
Yeah.
Then maybe he jumped off the roof.
It's not possible. That rooftop was pretty high up.
Yeah, just kill him too.
Normally, Gonta could have done it, but his avatar wasn't strong enough. How about that? Now you get it, right? If Gonta was the culprit, there's no way he could have been outside the mansion.
I'm impressed you could come up with a smart point, Kaito.
Yeah.
Now you can't say Gonta's the culprit. Congrats, Gonta.
What? Really?
Don't tell him that. It would have been so nice if that were the truth.
Oh no!
If Kaito were right, and this horrible trial would just end. But
No, that's wrong.
oh, that's such a sad way to deliver it.
Just because Gonta was at the mansion doesn't mean that he isn't the culprit. All the culprit needed was a way to get from the roof to outside the mansion.
So the toilet paper again?
Yep.
But how do you untie it?
You can just pull it far enough.
Looks like Shuichi got
Maybe.
it. I'll leave the rest to him.
No, Kaito, don't look at me like that.
Yeah.
Kaito, I know how you feel. I know because we all feel it. But we have to face the truth. No matter how cruel that truth may be, we need to face it. To survive.
It's very interesting because this was always like expose the person who did evil, and now it's more like
Face the truth.
right.
Yeah.
But still, Gonta did do it. Why? What did Kokichi say
That's
to
something
him?
we won't even find out till after, I bet.
I know, but still, it's just so like he did do it. Not this version of him, but him.
Yeah, how would you even convince him to do that?
He's stupid.
He is
Like,
stupid.
I don't
but he
even
wouldn't-
say that
he
in,
wouldn't
like, a
hurt
mocking-
anyone, you know?
Yeah, I'm not like trying to mock him or anything. It's just true. You know,
Yeah.
he's easily manipulated, especially by someone as manipulative as Kokichi. Kokichi could have told him anything, and I'm sure Gonta would have taken it at face value and said, "Okay."
Right.
So,
Whose side are you on, Shuichi?
I'm on my side.
Kaito, please.
Aren't you my sidekick? Was that just a lie?
You said that, not me. I don't. I never agreed to that.
I guess this means no more
Fine
training.
then. I'll tear that sorry reasoning of yours apart and wake you up.
I can't doubt my detective work now. If I want us all to survive, I can't back down.
I'm glad we're having this 1v1 with Kaito a little bit, though. It's like
Good.
It's like, I don't know, confirming our growth a little bit. Why are you?
Accept this. You know Gonta at all?
Bum, 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 bum,
Not the
bum,
kind of guy who kills someone.
bum, 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 bum. So how do you get down?
The toilet paper, I assume.
Why are you
We just don't know
listening
how
to
he
Kokichi?
disconnected it.
I guess if he just has a loose knot and then like tugs on it really, really hard.
I mean, the rule is he could have bungee jumped. I'll explain after though. You just focus on this.
I can listen while you're doing whatever.
Okay, so like Mew said with the rubber band example, once it stretches so far, it just won't stretch anymore. So is it possible he could have bungee jumped with it loose? It wouldn't have stretched past a certain point, but then fallen down behind him, like a broken physics type thing.
Maybe, but they say the physics work the exact same as real life.
Yeah, but not when stuff can break.
True, I guess that's the... Oh, God.
Yeah, you need to focus.
Well, it doesn't really make a
Who do
difference.
you want to believe? Remember what Kokichi has done to us. Remember how Gonta's always tried to protect us. How could Gonta be the culprit? Still want to accuse him?
Oh, boy.
Saying the truth this, the truth that. Damn it!
Gotcha.
Got a big hand.
There's
Final-
no way to leave the mansion.
Toilet
from the
paper out.
rooftop.
Oh, discovered. The No! mansion. Ow.
Who do you want to
Dang it!
believe?
I didn't see discovered, so I was just gonna say
Remember
toilet
what
paper outside a
Kokichi has
mansion.
done to us.
Are you in a really big time
Remember
crunch
how
for
Gonta's
those?
always tried to protect. Damn it!
I don't know. Doesn't matter.
Yeah, 5
There's
seconds.
no way to
Toilet
leave the
paper
mansion
discovered
from the
outside of the
rooftop.
mansion.
It ends
Well, you had
here.
5 minutes to do that.
Oh, okay.
Damn it!
Ooh la la. Yeah, I guess he just used that to climb down somehow.
The toilet paper we found outside the mansion.
Could have even thrown it down there and jumped on it. Like a sonic spring trap jump.
I don't know.
No, I don't know. I think that's kind of far-fetched,
The
but...
physics for it are weird
That's
though.
what the culprit used to get from the roof to the ground.
Toilet paper?
The same toilet paper that was used as the murder weapon. That's why we didn't find it anywhere
That's
else.
tragic, man.
That's tragic.
Not at the scene of the crime,
Oh.
nor on Mew's body.
Oh, I'm stupid.
What?
I'm so stupid. It's simple. He unravels the whole toilet paper roll, grabs one end of it, grabs the other end of it, shimmies his way down, and then just pulls one side out. He lets go.
What does he have it wrapped around?
The binoculars. And he's holding onto both ends of the toilet paper.
Oh,
Like
and
that.
feeding the one on his right so he can keep moving down while holding on to the one on his left, or vice versa. It doesn't matter.
Yeah, it kind of doesn't matter how he does it. But
But-
he uses it like a rope, and then he just like... You know how you see like SWAT members infiltrate buildings or like climb down buildings and stuff?
Right. So I just want to get this image right.
It's
You have
like
the,
a grapple.
you have the pole in front of you,
Yep.
and you have the toilet paper wrapped around in a U shape,
Yeah.
and you pull and push, or you put the weight opposite of the toilet paper, so then you can just move down.
You just shimmy down, yep.
Okay, I got it.
And then I guess he just rolled it back up and set it there.
And think to keep it on you.
He was probably in a rush.
It was outside the mansion.
Hold on. If they use the toilet paper as a rope to get down from the roof, then they need to tie it to something. But there was nothing to tie it to.
Yeah, there was.
I know because I investigated the roof.
You're dumb.
Not very well.
You're dumb then.
Stubborn, Kaito. You're still going on about this.
Of course I am. I'm gonna believe in Gonta till the very end.
No, there was something that the toilet paper could have been tied to.
What?
Yes, the place where the toilet paper was tied down.
By Knox.
Yep.
Oh.
What could it be? This is so hard.
The toilet paper itself.
I mean, maybe.
The binoculars on the rooftop. The toilet paper could have been tied
I never would have thought toilet paper could have been used this way in a Danganronpa game.
It's always creative.
It is. Props to the writers.
Yep.
However,
Yeah,
I don't
okay,
think the
I see
culprit
now.
actually tied it down there. They just hung it
Yep. Yep.
and then used the doubled up toilet paper to climb down. But in that case, they would have had to tug on it in order to take it down.
Yep, that's correct. Because I came up with that idea.
Good job. I mean, what? Screw you! Should have had Miyu kill Gonta or something. Like, this is just harsh.
But I thought I told Gonta to put the toilet paper back in the bathroom. Oh, I guess he ran into someone on the way and then threw it somewhere close by.
God, how did you manipulate him to do that? Fair enough. He was acting so casual, too. Like, he didn't act any different.
Something happened to Gonta in there, I think. Maybe he did find the secret.
I'm guessing it has to be something like that. Well,
But yeah,
Looks like Kaito's morale is shot, so this whole thing is done now.
sorry, Kaito.
The matter does appear to be settled.
That... it's...
Don't be mad at me, guys. I just find the truth. I don't make it.
So, it's true. Gonta really killed Mew.
That's a really creative murder.
it is.
To have a murderer that doesn't know they... That's exactly what I said, too. A murderer that didn't know they did it.
Yeah, yeah.
Dang.
What a shame. Gonta was a sweetheart. I know I poop talked him like all the time, but
I mean, he was just nice. Like, he wasn't a bad person at all. He was a really good person.
I really do hate that this is where we got all his development and all his like actual story stuff.
It's because it's supposed to feel like a waste. Death ain't pretty, Ethan.
I guess that's true.
Not in a killing game.
I keep looking at it through it's a fictional story.
Puts
Do
on
all your
sunglasses.
characters right. But
Right.
what'd you say?
Nothing.
Okay. Always interrupt me.
But I'm the one who came up with the plan. Anyway, just admit your crime, Gonta. Even though you don't remember, you still did it.
That's so mean.
But why did Gonta do such terrible thing?
Wait, before you start crying, you gotta admit your crime first.
Stop.
Yeah.
I won't let you, Kokichi. If anyone is going to get him to confess, it's me.
Ooh.
Okay.
Gonta, I'm going to look back at the whole case one more time, okay? When you're convinced, you just let me know, all right? Let's end this together.
No, that is so sad.
Okay.
Shuichi's really become strong, though.
Yeah.
Oh, God. What color did the culprit stick in the right port? I don't remember the colors, necessarily. What did Miyu bring from
The
Shuichi's lab?
poison. There you go, bio poison.
Ka-chow! What was posted in the entrance hall of the mansion in the
The
virtual
map.
world? Let me finish reading it, dude. Jeez.
No.
No. Also, he looks so cute.
I love the little chibi style.
Look at Kokichi. So evil. What did Miyu do when the others left for the mansion?
Went through the wall? Oh no, she broke the sign thing.
Oh,
I don't think we have it.
Oh, there's so many.
Yeah, wow.
Who's investigating Dining Hall? Smoogie.
Is that Kokichi right there?
Yeah, because he was in the salon.
Oh, look, this is all of us.
Yeah, we're just
Okay.
figuring out who is where. What object did Miyu use when she got to the mansion? She used... When she got to the mansion, I guess she could have used the phone.
No.
Fair. Doesn't really matter when.
Right.
Who was logged out against her will?
Kaito Momota,
Luminary of the stars.
There you
Look at him go.
go. No!
No! I'm gonna make the whole trial harder than it needs to be.
Yes,
What was the
it
weapon
is.
Miyu brought to kill Kokichi? A hammer! Don't have a hammer.
What do we have?
It was a toilet paper. He
The
pooped
lattice.
on her neck. That is just sad.
Was Kokichi really there watching it the whole time?
Seems like an unnecessary risk, but anyways, we'll find out. who, to move the body off the roof, they took the lattice.
Right.
And then they made a salad. A Mew sled salad.
Though, if we're imagining that's Gonta in the little pictures, he looks very dejected in it. Like, look at his posture in that one in the top right.
Yeah, look at this one, though. He looks mad.
Well, yeah, I don't know.
So yeah, I'm guessing he learned something by picking up the motive, or the secret to the outside world, and then,
was willing
turned
to
evil.
do all this.
Or, like, just, that was his...
Or maybe
what
it is like a
convinced him.
really... The secret of the outside world might just be depressing. Like, oh, there's actually no point in trying to get out of here.
Right, like, I'm guessing we know the world is destroyed.
Right.
What did Mew do when the others left for the mansion? Through the signboard.
There you go.
Okay, now we got them all.
Okay, now we got all of them.
Shuichi Saihara was in the kitchen.
These guys are so cute.
Tsumugi should have been in the kitchen, though.
Why?
Guess.
Oh. So stupid. I was like, why? Was she better suited for that? Does cosplay help? What's going on there? Took me a minute.
Oh, I'm so funny.
I must announce how hilarious I am.
I really am, though. The culprit looking for this.
Bottom
secret.
left?
Yeah, he was outside looking around. Why did they want Kaito specifically on the roof?
They wanted to frame Kaito for killing.
It was probably just Kokichi wanting Kaito to be as far away from Shuichi as possible.
No. Mew wanted Kaito on the roof because Mew wanted to frame Kaito for killing.
Why Kaito?
Because it's an easy pick. Kaito hates Kokichi, they don't like each other. What better than a crime of passion?
That's true. The dining hall. And I got the blue cord on the right and the red cord on the left.
This is the
Go until you
truth
shouldn't
of
have
the
been born
case.
left-handed.
The case began last night.
Yep.
After being convinced
It's crazy
by
to think
Mew,
this was like just
we
hours
all
ago
logged
for them.
into the virtual world.
Well, they haven't gotten to, like, sleep yet.
Right.
This is all the same day as they went into the virtual world, too. Which was at night.
Yeah, so they're like in the middle of their day right now, probably.
Yeah.
I thought you were smoking
To
a
log
cigar.
in, you have to plug the memory and consciousness cords into the device.
No, Gonta, please just ask someone for help.
So, we all plug those cords into our helmets and enter the virtual world.
I even thought, like, no one could be that dumb. Right? No one would mess it up.
But the culprit
Gonta, please.
accidentally plugged their cords into the wrong ports.
So is Kokichi just
Lucky?
lucky? Yeah, like, I don't know. I mean, I guess either way, he still convinced Gonta to do it. It didn't matter if he remembered or not.
Well, Gonta still
Because
might
of
have found
this,
that secret.
A connection error occurred between the culprit's brain and
Exactly.
their avatar. As
Yep.
a result, the culprit would forget everything that happened in the virtual world.
All right. That sucks.
It's possible that this had an effect on their avatar's personality as well. Because I can't believe that someone so kind could commit murder.
I don't know. I don't know about that.
We had no idea this error even happened. And so, we all logged in one by one.
He seems pretty much like himself in there, too.
Meanwhile, Mew was the last to log in. She had modified the killing game simulator so she could accomplish a specific goal. After Mew
Is that where
confirmed
she
we
hid
were
it?
all logged in, she took out the bottle of poison and placed it on Kokichi's seat. This was done to make it look like Kokichi was killed by poison when we returned.
Which that's just kind of dumb, because his eyes wouldn't have been bloodshot then either. You should have picked any other poison, you know?
Yeah.
Yes, the reason Mew modified the simulator
I mean, yeah, this plan
and
would have
brought us
failed.
to the virtual world
Yeah.
was to kill Kokichi in the virtual world, but make it look like he had died in the real world.
Can't believe you tried to kill Mew.
After we had all logged in,
Might not be all for bad
Mew
reasoning,
explained
though.
the world to us. Use the salon phone to log out. Objects are unbreakable. Your avatars use all 5 senses.
I mean, it could have even been something like she picked up on Kokichi's idea to kill someone, too. I don't know.
You never know.
She also explained the map of the virtual world in the mansion's entrance hall.
This is so cute.
I do really
Her
like this style.
explanation was intentionally false. She wanted us to misunderstand the world. However, one of us was able to see through her scheme. The very person Mew was trying to kill, Kokichi.
Well, of course he would see through it.
Kokichi was going to use Mew's plan against her and plotted her murder. But Kokichi wouldn't do it himself. He used a patsy to be the
How are we
culprit
gonna
in this
live with
case.
Kokichi after this? Like, it's just gonna be so weird.
I could see
Things are gonna go very downhill.
Oh yeah, we're done with the fun, cute events now. You know?
Yeah.
They're over.
Kokichi was tight-lipped about the motive, so I don't know why the culprit agreed. But it seems as though right after logging in, when Kokichi and the culprit went outside, they were already working together to execute the murder.
So sad.
Eventually, we met up with Kokichi and crossed the river to the chapel. Mew had us split up to try to find some secret of the outside world. Kaito, Kokichi, Gonta, Tsumugi, and I investigated the mansion, while Maki, Himiko, Kibo, and Mew investigated the chapel. Splitting us up was also part of Mew's plan.
It wasn't a bad plan, but yeah, we would have just figured it out.
I mean, yeah, I would have gone like any other trial.
At the chapel, Mew
Though,
told Maki that she was
maybe
going to look around outside.
That outcome would have been better than this one. So he's Kokichi be out of the picture.
Yeah.
She chased after our group while we were heading toward the mansion.
That's so cute.
It is.
Once she made sure we were across, she dropped the bridge into the river. This was to trick us into thinking that the river separated the mansion and chapel. At the time, we thought nothing of it. It was just another one of Mew's pranks.
Even though that's a serious problem if you think about it.
Mm-hmm.
That's why we continued with the original plan.
But I'm
to
sure we
find
could
the
have found
secret of
something
the
else.
outside world.
There was furniture and crap we could have piled up.
Yeah, or the lattice, maybe.
Mm-hmm.
We went to the mansion and split up to look for clues.
This is a cute perspective.
Kokichi searched the salon.
It's a very cute art style. I kind of wish they did all the comics in this style.
I know, yeah.
I love how it's animated too.
Kaito searched the roof. Tsumugi searched the dining room. I searched the kitchen. And finally, the culprit searched outside the mansion.
Oh man.
Around that time, Mew was headed for the wall that was on the side of the chapel. She passed through the wall and headed for the mansion to kill Kokichi. You see, the wall was a special wall that Mew had added herself. This wall was programmed so that only objects could pass through.
I was just about to ask the dumbest question. I was gonna say, how did Gonta not see her?
What do you mean?
When she went through the wall.
Why is that?
Exactly, that's why it's the stupidest question.
Oh.
And Mew had changed her avatar settings from human to object.
As it should
I miss
be.
Mew, though.
That was the hidden route
I know, she
prepared
was
for herself.
She was one of my faves.
She's a lot of
She
fun.
set up a wall that only she could pass through.
She would have been higher up there on my list if she had more to do with the like main story. And then in the end, all she really contributed was try to kill someone. So, rip. I mean, she did help a lot of times though.
Yeah.
Mew headed toward the mansion.
For all I know, she
but
could have
was
still
seen
had good
by Tsumugi
intentions.
on the way.
She could have planned on getting caught, too, and wanted to, like, kind of do what Kaede did, like, inspire hope.
When she entered
Right.
the mansion, she pulled out her cell phone. She didn't tell us that there was another way to log out. Then, she spoke a name into the phone, which forced that person to log out. It was Kaito who was on the roof at the time.
Looks like he's getting electrocuted.
Yeah.
The same roof where Kokichi and Mew were going to meet.
I'm dying! Shuichi, come kiss me!
Oh, no, I'm gonna kiss Kokichi instead. No!
By having Kaito search the roof and then forcing him to log out, she was making him look the most suspicious. But her plan didn't go smoothly.
Oh, no.
Kokichi was waiting on the roof with a culprit and the toilet paper used to kill Mew. While Mew was distracted by Kokichi, the culprit snuck up from behind.
No!
And used the
Man.
toilet paper from the mansion's bathroom to strangle Mew. This was only possible because objects in the virtual world are unbreakable.
Getting strangled by toilet paper.
Mew's avatar was strangled to death, and the shock killed Mew in the real world.
That's rough.
Man.
After the murder, Kokichi left the cleanup to the culprit and left the roof. He probably returned to the salon as soon as he could to avoid drawing suspicion. The culprit then took the lattice from the storage room and placed Mew's body on top along with the hammer and the cell phone.
I'm also surprised
The
Gonta
culprit
could get
heaved
this
the
much
lattice
stuff
over
right.
the railing and
I know,
forcefully
that he
slid
didn't
down
screw
the
it up.
roof slope.
But it makes me think there was something going on with his brain that just broke it all. Either.
The fact he showed intelligence proves that.
Well, I mean, he got the chords wrong or an hour or so before this.
Yeah, and then he gets this whole murder plot, right? It's
Yeah.
like,
I mean, look at when Kokichi leaves, and then he's doing all this.
yeah.
With a body on top of it, the lattice became a makeshift sled and flew off the roof. It went through the wall that only objects can pass through before crashing into the chapel.
I shouldn't laugh. That's so sad, guys.
It's pretty funny.
It is pretty funny.
That was the crashing sound that Kibo heard in the chapel and we heard in the mansion. Mew's wall hid the fact that the mansion and chapel were actually right next to each other. That's why Tsumugi and I were able to hear the crash from the mansion. As
I like
the
how he said
final
we'd
step,
explain it all
the
for
culprit
Gonta,
had
but
to
he's
then
like
get off the roof.
probably lost.
Probably.
Because we were at the mansion, they couldn't take the stairs or they'd be seen. So they used the toilet paper again to escape from the rooftop. They hung the toilet paper from the binoculars on the roof and used it like a rope to climb down. Once the culprit was safely on the ground, they pulled at the toilet paper to retrieve it. They would have returned it to the bathroom, but they ran into us as we were leaving the mansion. In a panic, the culprit tossed the toilet paper somewhere nearby. Without that one little mistake,
Yeah, I told you, toilet paper. I said it. There was gonna be the clue that convicted the killer.
Oh, yeah. Yeah.
And yeah, it's just automatically suspicious that he was right next to it. And it's like, yeah.
20 seconds later, you probably would have gotten away with it, dude.
Yep.
we might never
Not like
have
you would have
solved this
wanted to.
case because the culprit doesn't remember.
Oh.
This is the truth you've forgotten, Gonta Gokuhara, the ultimate entomologist.
You don't gotta say it like that.
Why'd he crush the bug cage?
Probably mad. Or sad.
Gonta, this is the truth we've reached.
And this is also,
The end of the episode.
yeah. Well, that's it. Sorry, Gonta. I'm excited
Yeah.
to see this like next episode or two because his reaction, man, is just gonna be horrendous. And
Oh,
like everyone
yeah.
else's reaction, this is gonna be one of the sadder like ones to have happened. Cause he's like so innocent, like he didn't do it. He did though. But probably I'm 99% sure it has to do with the motive.
The truth of the outside world.
Something like that, yeah. So, because there's no way you could convince Gonta to go through with all that
Right.
and then play it off like nothing happened. So, we'll see.
Yeah.
But, guys, leave your last comments of, you guys need to stop being so mean to Gonta Gokuhara.
Well, I probably am
because
gonna
he's
stop.
not going to exist after this.
Yeah. I will probably stop being mean to him.
I'll probably keep being mean. No, I'm just kidding. I'll probably...
It is so sad, though.
This has raised my perception of his character, and I'm sure it's going to more in the next episode.
I still don't know if he'll be very high, though, on my list.
I mean, yeah, he didn't really contribute much.
But we'll see how it goes.
We will.
Goodbye,
so
everybody.
Thank you, guys.
Oh, yeah, Gage is gonna
Like
talk
the
first.
video, subscribe, leave a comment, join our Discord, join our membership, and I think that covers everything, unless you want to hit the bell notification icon too. Just a thought.
I hate these parts.
But other than that, I think that's everything, guys. So, peace out.
Bye.
Bye. Okay, here's one a few people have asked. Who's your favorite Danganronpa character? We'll just go out of any of the games.
Ugh, I don't like this question at all. Just because we haven't finished 3.
True.
So I feel like I can't give a
So far, who's your favorite? Personally?
That's really hard. I have a harder time answering this than I did like, why are you guys friends? What's the meaning of all the friendship?
Well, I'd hope that'd be an easy answer for you.
It's not.
Okay. I'd say I like Ibuki a lot because Ibuki's very cool. She's very energetic. I love her vibe. Only bad part about her is that she dies. Spoilers.
If you're watching this and haven't, that's on you.
That's
just on you. I'm sorry.
I'd say a close second would be like Nagito or...
Yeah, it's really hard to beat Nagito.
Nagito
just
is
from
great.
Start to finish, she was always so interesting.
I'll have to wait and see where Kokichi's character goes, but I do think he's gonna have a hard time beating Nagito.
I don't know. I've seen some people think they're leaving subtle comments, and then they're not subtle comments about how cool Kokichi gets.
I mean, yeah, I'm
Also,
My
stop
standards are
leaving
high.
those comments. You ever get that? Sometimes
it just depends on the comment.
Yeah, but there is a few where it's like, oh my god, this thing, I'm not gonna say it though, is so cool. And then it's like, yeah, but if I think about it for 2 seconds, I can kind of guess. So
A little bit.
a little bit. I don't know. Favorite character?
I'd probably go with Ibuki. I really like Tenko for a lot of the same reasons. They're both energetic and whatever, but I like how Ibuki looks more, and also she doesn't hate men with a bloody passion, so I'll probably pick Ibuki over Tenko. Sorry, Tenko.
Hard for
But Tenko has some more cool heartfelt moments with Himiko though, so Tenko's pretty cool too, actually.
Yeah.
I'll just go with the safe answer of Ibuki, because you're rocking it, girl.
Yeah, we have his like backgrounds for his computer.
I have an Ibuki wallpaper, yeah.
Right, it's shuffling. Put that on screen.
It's a cool wallpaper.
It is, yeah. I think I'll have to go with Miyu.
Really? You never even wanted to do her free time events or anything, though.
I know, but now that we did, and now seeing her whole thing, I don't know. I'm not going to be totally dead set on that.
We don't even know, like, everything about Miyu yet. Like,
That's what I'm saying.
She could have more to her, you know? But we're at a part in the trial right now where...
We know who did it and everything.
But we haven't seen the reason why.
The little rant they do at the end.
Yeah, so, like, we found out, like, it's Gonta, but we haven't done the after part to the trial, so...
Which he might not even have a reason anyways.
I mean, yeah.
It's not like he knows why.
We don't exactly know why he did it yet, so we'll see. And we'll probably find out Miyu's reason, maybe. If there is more to it, or maybe she did just try to kill Kokichi and that's all you ever find out.
But I liked Miyu a lot.
Why?
She was such a refreshing character, I think.
She was so funny.
She was hilarious. Every time she was on screen, I think I got a good laugh out of it. And like...
Calling Kokichi a failed abortion was like my favorite moment
yeah,
of
and
the
like
whole
just
game.
the insults they come up with her are just so funny. Like, I love Kokichi, and by the time we're done, he might be favorite, right?
I mean, yeah, he has a lot of room to do.
A lot.
Who knows?
Right.
Who knows?
But Miyu was like... I don't know. I understood it. You know what I mean? Like, I get it. A lot of the way she acted, and it was just funny. It was just, I don't know. I wish I had better reasoning than this. She's such a...
You don't need a reason to like someone, Ethan.
But I like to have one.
I like Ibuki because she's freaking cool. I wish I was Ibuki.
we were even talking about this. We had lunch today. like we do every time we record. And I brought up a thing where it's like,
if you could look like any fictional character, who would you want to look like? And before you even finished the question, I was like, Ibuki.
yeah, and it's not even, it's so weird.
I like never even think about her character. She probably has some like I don't remember her free time events at all, or like her motivations or in-depth character analysis. I just liked Ibuki a lot. I'm sorry, I was so sad when she died.
You know another character I liked a lot though? Mikon.
Mikon was cool, but I was never as obsessed with her as you were.
Well, what I really enjoyed
I love Chiaki. I don't know how you say it.
I don't remember enough, but one thing I did like, or a lot of things I liked about Mikon, was she has like so much buildup as a clumsy person that's like, well, first of all, I can relate to that a lot. Like, I'm so clumsy. It's not even like comedic value anymore. It's actual like disability is what it feels like sometimes. Because I'll be doing the most basic thing. Like, okay, I was at work the other day and I was at the table in the break room before I clocked in. And I had these little granola bars to leave out for people to eat. And I'm just holding it in my hand. Like pretend the phone is like it's not that much, but I'm just holding it just like this. Nothing going on. And then it just falls. I wasn't doing anything. I didn't change focus. It just fell. Maybe it's not terribly interesting, but it was just such a like...
Good job, Ethan.
I had that moment where I'm like, oh, something's wrong with me, huh? You know? But anyways, I could relate to it. But then what I absolutely adored about Mikon's character was the flip once she got her memories back.
How she just turned into like a focused, cold, hard killer.
Exactly, yeah.
And like efficient.
Yeah, exactly. She did all of that. Like, yeah, I did not suspect it was her at the beginning of that.
The most down bad Danganronpa character. But yeah, there's our answers. Who's your favorite Danganronpa character out of all the games? But if it's someone we haven't seen all of yet, don't say exactly why.
Just
say Kokichi, period.
And don't try and be clever with hints either.
Kokichi because he does this really cool thing.
Yeah, Kokichi because some of the actions he takes in Chapter 5 are so mind-boggling. It's like, don't tell me that. Just say Kokichi, period.
Otherwise...
Kokichi, period, smiley face.
Yeah.
I like that.